How and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and you can tweet me as well at Dan Who Reviews. And the streak continues. I had an argument with the missus. Well, not an argument, but she was like, "Oh, your streak's ruined now because you missed Thursday." And I was like, "Ha ha ha!" No, the streak is as long as we stream within the week, the streak continues. So today is a Friday stream because why not? It's Friday, yeah. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? There you go. You know the song. You know the song. As always, I'm not on my own though. Of course, I'm with Hero Collections, aka Brandon. How you doing, my friend? Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause.
How you doing, bro? See you. Happy Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday,
yes,
Monday,
yeah. See, Fridays is what we originally wanted to do, but as I said, Amanda shut that down real quick. So, but we have done the occasional Friday, especially when there's like Marvel Legends news to talk about. And unlucky for us, the Marvel Legends Fan First Friday is next Friday, so we missed out only just. But there is still some new Marvel Legends to talk about. And of course, even though me and Brandon ain't the ladies, we are doing a ladies' night theme. We didn't really know any ladies in the collecting community, I'm not gonna lie. Like otherwise we would have invited them on. I did ask Brandon to wear drag, he wasn't up for it. I may go get my blonde wig that Amanda's got somewhere. But yeah, it's ladies' night. Today we're doing our Marvel Legends sort of that female Marvel Legends that we want in figure form. So obviously Rich M, that's a passion of his. I don't know if you could tell, but the former articulated heroines really like female figures and Marvel Legends in particular.
That's his articulated heroine.
Exactly. So he was very excited to put this list together, and we thought, why not? Since Black Widow was released this week, now the hype's a little bit duller than usual because the world's still a bit sloppy. But I, for one, am very happy that the cinemas are open, and it's been over 2 years, Brandon, over 2 years since we last went in and seen the Marvel Studios logo flash up on screen for Spider-Man. I was about to say Far From Home, but it wasn't Far From Home.
It was Far From Home.
Was it Far From Home? Okay, Far From Home. What's the third one called again?
No Way Home.
Okay, cool. But yeah, Brandon, you've went and seen Black Widow as well, right? Happy to see it?
Yes, I loved it. At risk of hyping it up too much for everybody else, like I did for other people, I thought it was brilliant, man. I loved it. I liked that we got that missing puzzle piece in Natasha's story. I thought Yelena was fantastic. I think that David Harbour stole every scene he was in. He was absolutely amazing. Rachel Weisz was great. It was just great. I really enjoyed it. And as you say, just great to be back in the cinema with the MCU.
So what Brandon is referring to is that obviously he went and seen it first because Brandon's not the biggest football fan. So he went and seen it. I bet the cinema was dead, by the way, on Thursday. Or Wednesday, wasn't it?
That was absolutely genius on my part. I booked it for 7 o'clock. I think kickoff was 8 o'clock. So I was still able to come back because I knew it would go to extra time. I didn't know if it would go to penalties, but I knew it would go to extra time. I just had a feeling.
So you got back for the extra time then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's all right. That's cool.
So which is where we won the game anyway. So so it was there. There was maybe 5, 6, 7 other people in there. It was relatively busy for a Wednesday night opening show, but yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, because we didn't stream yesterday, I went and seen it yesterday, and Amanda's away tonight, so obviously I can stream all night long if I want to. But yeah, I'm very happy with the England game. First time in any of our life, well, definitely mine and Brandon's lifetime, that England have got to the major final of a tournament. The last tournament we got to the final was 1966. I think the year like my dad was born or something crazy. So yeah, this is a big deal, people. If our friends in the US, obviously, we call it football because, they kick the ball with their football. The Euros are like your Copa America, I suppose, but I think the Copa America is happening now. But anyway, I'm trying to start. Do you know, like Atomic Kitten? I've done their song of football's coming home again. Yeah, they've basically remixed their song for this. Southgate, you still turn me on and all that. It's pretty funny. I want to start a new one, but it's Drake's Just Hold On, I'm coming home. Just hold on, I'm going home. But I'm going, just hold on, it's coming home. Da, 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 da. Just hold on, it's coming home.
record it this weekend.
Well, do you know, I said to Amanda, I said, I don't have TikTok, but if I had TikTok, that would be viral. I haven't seen anyone else do it yet. So the Drake song, Just Hold On, It's Coming Home. Come on, that's got to be remixed, right? That's my idea anyway. Football, yes, football, Shadimus Prime. But anyway, let's say hello to the chat, Brandon, because I've neglected them long enough. You and me are genuinely just catching up on camera with an audience. But if you can grab the chat up and say hello to the people, I'll get some housekeeping ready to go. Because there's a few people there.
We have 55 people in the building.
Wow.
CJ is here, says hey to Andy Davis. Andy Davis is here. The Wolfpack Tour Review is here. Mark Tak Tak, Rich M, our super producer is here. Cloud is here. He says we've got a bit of a storm rocking around the island currently, so it's a bit great. Well, that's every day on this island. Jason says that the Friday before July is Marvel Monday, Loki finale, Fan First Friday. Nathan is here. Who else we got? A.B. Nugler, Jamie, Stryden, Identity Complex Collectibles, Andy Davis, Identity Complex Collectibles, I just said that. Who else we got? Home Dude, JV Man, Phil Jones, Happy Thursday, Friday everyone, he says. Who else? Tyler is here. Rich says, I wish I'd gone on Wednesday to see Black Widow. I keep resisting the buy button on Disney+. Buy that movie, Rich. Buy that movie. Andy Davis and Jamie and the Wolfpack are bringing on the Hero Collections emoji. Tanner is here. Joe figured it out. Cameron Wright. Jimmy Boy, how good does cinema popcorn taste? Very true. Lloyd is here, says I need more legends. Don't we all? Devin is here, says swinging by from work, saying what's up from the States. Gonna catch you on the replay. Thank you, Devin. We appreciate you, brother. Keith is here. Cameron Wright says not even interested in the film, but I may just go so I can go to the movies. Bro, if you're not interested in this film, the door is that way. You will love it. Just for I was going to say for Natasha and Yelena alone, but, you know. Cloud Foxwell says, I played football when I was really little. That's the end of involvement with sports. Laser Pants is here, says, I heard Black Widow dies at the end of Endgame. Maybe, spoiler alert. Starman 80s here, says, what's up, guys? West Virginia, USA in the house. Great to have you here. Rush is here. I'm happy my hockey team won the Stanley Cup. Congrats. Omega Weapon says 6 hours stream today, Dan. And speaking of Omega Weapon, this guy never leaves my side. There he goes. Shartimus Prime says football. Welcome, Shartimus. The Wolfpack Tour Review says how often are the Euros? They are every 4 years, I believe, right, Dan?
Yeah, and then you have the World Cup in between. So like every 2 years there's a major tournament. It bounces from World Cup to Euros.
Yes. And then Tanner says Copa America is only South America, USA aren't involved. Who else we got? Flexing Collecting says, Dan, where are you? He is currently in his man cave.
It's the smallest room. This room, like as I said, on camera it makes it look great, but this is the smallest room, I promise you.
Manhole more than man cave. Who else we got? Christopher Barker says, hello, Dan Who. Charlton's Prime says, the legend, Laserpants.
Laserpants, I've been watching him this week.
Zach Jack Dan says, hello, Dan and Brandon. I see you have a really interesting subject for today. We have interesting subjects every week, my friend. Stick around. Super producer Rich produces the best.
Oh, he says that because he had a similar topic for his live stream as well. It was just a coincidence.
Yeah, because we've had this mapped out for like months. Zach Legend says hello. Who else we got? Anybody else? Omar. Shartimus Prime says his fans are the Shark Squad. Nathan said ended up having the post-credit spoiled while I was working. I'm sad now. Oh no.
Well, don't stress about it. It's not too crazy. Basically, as I said, Brandon loved the film, and he's seen it before me, and he sort of got me built up, and I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe the wait of been 2 years, but I enjoyed the film. I enjoyed a lot of it. Let's say I enjoyed 80% of it, but that 20% really bugged me, and I can't let it go. It's like so. I love Natasha. I love Liliana. I love David Harbour as Alexei. I love everyone in the Black Widow sort of family, but I didn't like the sort of other characters, and you'll see why. But that's just my opinion. In very short, it doesn't mean it's not a good film. It's a great film. Just something bugged me, and it'll probably bug you as well, or maybe it won't. Who knows? But welcome, everyone. Welcome.
We'll pay to reviews. I had to turn the sound down right now just because of spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I loved it.
Yeah, Black Widow dies.
Yeah.
But that happens in Endgame, so it's not a spoiler. It's all good.
Wait, just quickly. Jimmy Boy says, Brandon, you're watching Pokemon Journeys anime. Started yesterday up to episode 46. Is the dub out yet, or is it just the sub? Because I can't do the sub, so I'm waiting on the dub. But fun fact, I just was saying this to Dan before we went live. Literally 5 minutes before we came live, I finished season 5 of the Pokemon anime, which was Pokemon Gold and Silver Master Quest. So I'm about to start.
We never get to talk about Pokemon, so let me just show these real quick, all right? Because I've been picking stuff up. So I've been getting all the Eevee Evolution battle packs type thing. So yeah. I've got them all now, and I like the Vaporeon one because it actually comes with Eevee, if that makes sense. There you go, there she is. So I've got the crew now. I've got the crew. There you go. Shout out Callan, who's just become a subscriber. So there's the perfect segue for me to get into some housekeeping as usual, people. So you know what to do if you want to support the channel, you want to support the content here. Then the best thing you can do is be a part of the show right today. Interrupt me and Brandon. Give our robot Friday a little kick in the ass, and let's see if she starts working. She's a little bit slow, but she does usually get working eventually. So if anyone wants to contribute to the channel, £4 or $4 Friday will hopefully, fingers crossed, work for you today. It is Friday, so hopefully you'll be happy it's Friday. It's Friday here. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? Sorry, that song was on my in the car when I was leaving the house, so I apologise. But other ways you can support the channel is hit that join button. I think I've just pinned the link as well. I've got a little milestone I'm trying to hit there, and then I'm going to release the t-shirts for all the channel members and stuff. So if you want to support the channel, as I said, it's we're a small little community we're building here. Discord's a good fun place as well. But hit that join button, give it a go. And as I said, come and join me on a live stream, because Legends and Liquor might be tomorrow, people. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is, but obviously England are in the final of a major tournament on Sunday. So no Legends and Liquor Sunday, but I don't want to miss a week. So I am thinking if the consensus is pretty good, then I might do a Legends and Liquor tomorrow. Double stream, but why not? Why not? Amanda's not here. I can do what I want. So yeah, Legends and Liquor tomorrow, quite possibly. So let me know if you're interested. Hit up my DMs. If you're a channel member, of course, hit that join button and you can come on, be on the stream tomorrow. It's as simple as that. And if you are a channel member, then of course you can use these fancy emojis, including the Thanos Copter. That's right, we were fans of the Thanos Copter before it was popular, because this week the Thanos Copter, Brandon, is now canon in the thing that we love so much called the MCU. The Thanos Copter's canon. It happened. It was there in Loki.
It was indeed.
Who else has a Thanos Copter emoji on their channel? Come on now, that's worth a membership alone. Yeah, shout out everyone. As I said, shout out the big guns in the chat as well. Shout out Miss Laser Pants. I've been watching Laser Pants this week on is it what's it called? Iconocon or Icona?
I know what you mean. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. So I've been watching some of the live streams with those lot, which have been fun. But I don't think they've got an infinity equation tonight either. Rectangular's just joined in as well, and there you go. There's some Thanos Copters. Right, beautiful. He's basically Rectangular's trying to get Shartimus kicked, but no, I like Shartimus. Shartimus can stay. You're welcome here, Shartimus. You're all good. Right, so Brandon, let's play catch up, right? So of course we're going to get into some ladies Marvel Legends a little bit later in the stream, a list that Rich has put together with help of his Instagram crew. But we want to catch up because last Friday some new Marvel Legends sort of released, because there was a whole spiel of Spider-Man Far From Home now. No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home merchandise. Mainly Funko Pops. No one cares about Funko Pops. We care about Marvel Legends. Or does anyone care about Funko Pops? Is anyone out there? I'm sure there are, because it's very popular, but yeah. Anyway, Far From Home figures. So we've not seen a trailer. Not Far From Home. No Way Home. God, I'm going to say that wrong every single time. No Way Home figures. No trailer. Lots of speculation that it's going to be multiverse. Obviously, Doctor Strange is in it. Is Tobey Maguire? Is Andrew Garfield? Nobody knows. But we know what Spider-Man's outfit's going to look like, or at least one of them, because here it is, Brandon. And people were saying that this is basically concept art from like a previous Spider-Man film. And I don't see that as an issue. Like, if it's a good suit, it's a good suit. Do you know, at some point someone designed it. I like the gold. I'm not going to lie. I like the gold on the sort of black and red. So what do you think of the Marvel Legend, Spider-Man?
I really like this. I think they're referring to it as the integrated suit.
Okay.
Because it kind of maybe it seems like it's a mix between the Iron Spider and the upgraded suit. Maybe, but I keep seeing it referred to as the integrated suit. But I think it looks great. I think we've seen that we get whipping hands. We see that we get fists, pinless joints, which looks great. It seems like the torso. And it seems like the body generally is the same as the previous Spideys that we got, except that we've got the added pinless joints now, which is just perfect.
I do think it's different. If you zoom in, the cut of the butterfly joint is different, and the sculpted logo is different to the Iron Spider-Man. So if you get the Iron Spidey off the shelf, that sculpted logo on the chest is much smaller. This one's a lot bigger. So it is a new sculpted body. It isn't just a repaint.
Yeah, what I meant was that it seems like it's the same. They kept the same proportions as the.
Okay.
Right, so which is good because I like that. I think the Legends is probably the best proportion figure for the MCU Spidey. So I think it looks great. The only thing I'm hoping for is open palm hands and a Tom Holland head.
Yeah, and they never showed any of that in the promo images. And
so we're probably going to see a 2-pack at some point. You know that has the Tom Holland head, like we got for Homecoming, like we got for Infinity War.
Yeah, I do hope we also get it, because we're getting 2 Spider-Man. This is one, and this is the second one. So this is the most different one, and I've definitely seen mixed opinions on this one. I don't mind it at all. I like the black and gold. The red highlights stand out a little bit, but not in a horrible way. It's reminding people of the anti-Doc Ock suit from the Spider-Man game a little bit. I don't hate it. I don't think I love it either, but I don't hate it. If that's a terrible review, isn't it? But I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm just sitting on the fence. I'm just comfortable here on the fence. What do you think?
Well, I saw some of the like the industry, like the entertainment insiders who drop all the scoops about latest Marvel stuff or whatever. I saw that one of them had said that their theory was that this figure could be, or this costume could be, a way of helping general audiences differentiate between Tom Holland Spider-Man, Maguire Spider-Man, Garfield Spider-Man in like the third act of the film, which I thought was an interesting theory. I don't know if it would be true, but I mean, it's okay. It's nice. I like the black and the gold. I don't really like the red, as you said. The red kind of sticks out a bit to me. But I like that we got the painted web lines, you know?
Yeah, hopefully they're sculpted as well. Usually some of the MCU Spider-Man figures are. So what everyone's noticed is that there's always 2 Spider-Man outfits for each film. So in the first film, we got the homemade suit, the Spidey suit. In the second film, we got the Night Monkey suit, the Spidey suit. And this time, we're getting the integrated suit, which you said, and then whatever this one's going to be called. I'm sure it will have a nickname by the end of it. But yeah, there are 2 Spider-Man outfit suits. So again, we've not seen a trailer, so it's very weird why they've released the toys already. I don't know. But Doctor Strange, a nice new Doctor Strange. You a fan of this? The previous one we've got has the time effects pieces like glued to his hand. So I love how this one, obviously you have options now for just the standard Strange. And he's holding the Eye of Agamotto, but there's no time stone in there anymore. So does that still have relevance? Who knows? There you go. That's the one. That's a pretty good staying range as well, to be fair. The Benedict Cumberbatch head is really good on that.
Yeah. But that is like a really worthy update, I think, as a figure. I think because what I like about this one is that head it has that like Doctor Strange smirk, whereas this is a more sort of relaxed or serious kind of Doctor Strange. I think the thing is beautiful, man. Like, look at those pinless joints. It looks great. The sculpting and the detailing looks great. I think I will cut that plastic skirt piece off and see. Hopefully, Cosmic Capes or Scotticus or somebody will be able to do something with that, and as well as his, the cape. But I mean, it's pinless. Look at it. It's pinless. It looks great. It'll be a lot of fun to pose and play with, without the plastic clothing. So it'd be a great figure, I think.
Yeah, no. As I said, I like the other Doctor Strange on the shelf, but as I said, I always like options for display. And I was always a little bit frustrated that he always had the time stone effects on his hand. It wasn't a killer; it's still on the display, but I like how that we can have now powered up Strange or sort of just regular Strange. And the head sculpt's really good as well. Hasbro do a great job with them. And they did release a J. Jonah Jameson as well, but it's not on their Hasbro Pulse page, for annoyingly. But the J. Jonah is the sort of modern day J. Jonah with the bold hair. Maybe that comes with two interchangeable heads of old J. Jonah and new J. Jonah. That would be so easy for them to do, but probably not, let's be honest. Because we don't even know if they're in the multiverse yet. We have no idea. Not a clue.
We do know they're in the multiverse. It is all the multiverse.
Well,
I think what we're seeing in Loki, I mean, I don't know, but I think what we're seeing in Loki is... I think it's like them trying to sort of condition us to understand how it all works, so that when we get to seeing, 3 different Spider-Mans, like we've had 50 different Lokis, it'll make sense, I think.
I also want to talk about this guy. Now, none of us are going to be able to speak very much about this guy, but we can at least give our hit or miss opinions on it, okay? So obviously Spider-Man, we're excited to see the film, but until we see the trailer, the toys, they're just toys. Until they have the trailers out there and we have a bit more attachment to them, they're just new Spider-Man toys. However, this one, this was revealed by Agent M. I'm sure you all know where I'm going. Brandon, are you going to be buying yourself... basically an Elvis Presley version of MODOK?
Thankfully not. The MODOK I have is the only MODOK I need at this point. I think this looks cool, I gotta say. It is definitely brave and bold of them to do this, because it is sort of an obscure take on the character, but apparently a popular take on the character. So I think people will eat this up. I think they will love it. No pun intended with the burgers about eating this up, but I think it will be, well received for sure. But personally, I'm actually quite thankful, because it means that I can just have some breathing space of what I'm getting.
As we're talking, please do put hit or miss in the chat, and I'll read a couple out. I want to know if anyone out there is going to be buying this MODOK, because this is a deep cut. I had to message Rich straight away and be like, Rich, what is it? I kept saying it was next wave or next gen, but it's next wave. And Rich even struggled to explain it himself. He says it's on one page of the book, and it's like an evil corporation makes a stupid version of MODOK, and it's there's not much character story there. It's just an Elvis Presley looking MODOK. I have no attachment to it. I get it. It's a fun deep cut, perfect for an exclusive. It really is. And if you get it, then of course this is gonna be unexpected. But if you were like me, I love Marvel, but this I had no idea. I haven't read Next Wave. I learnt about a couple of the characters, but because they're in different places. I know I've got Dirk Anger, I've got Elsa Bloodstone, we've got Monica Rambeau, who's Spectrum. I think, is it Spectrum she called in that? But Machine Man as well wears a different outfit. So I know the majority of the team. I just don't know them in this Next Wave format. And one of the other members of that team comes along with this MODOK, which of course is the Captain. And again, a comical character. All the good Captain names are taken, so he just calls himself the Captain. This looks like it's got two heads as well with this, a smirking one and an angry one. Looks like a great civilian body if people are interested in mix and matching their Marvel Legends. But I think more people, from what I've seen, more people want this guy than they want MODOK. But is it worth? Because in the UK, right, we've mentioned this previously. For some reason, the UK conversion has bumped an extra 30 quid on it compared to the US price.
Yeah, so I was waiting for it, but I was about to say, so in the chat, the Wolf Factor review kicks us off. He says, it's a hard pass for me, dog. Tanner says miss. Zach says miss. High School Creation says hit for the burgers. Same as Omega Weapons.
So, High School Creation Show, you genuinely buying this just for the burgers? Like, because they're expensive burgers, if that is the case.
Doctor Who fan says miss. There's quite a few misses. And Rich M says I'm not paying £90 for it. And James says I'm happy with the the first one. That's the thing. Like, I mean, it is just bad. Like,
It's
just bad.
It's bad. The price is bad. I agree. The figure's not bad. We know the Modoc's a great figure because we've already got it. This is just the Modoc with hair and glasses and a microphone.
Yeah, and the thing is, I need someone to explain to me why this is £90 because I don't see it. Like, how much was Modoc at retail? 50, I think, tops, right?
Yeah. So, but
40 to 50, I think.
So the US fans friends can correct us, but I believe in the US this is about $70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the UK, so if just do a rough comparison, if it's $70 in the US, it should be what, about 80, maybe 90 pounds, right?
No. $70 is like £50.
Okay.
So, but on that logic, it should, if it's $70, it should be £70. But
it's not.
You're basically paying like 45 for Modoc and 25 for the captain. And look, the accessories are cool, the burgers and the hair and stuff, but I really, you know me, man. I don't criticize often, but that is just like, oof.
Yeah, the price is definitely off-putting, and I hope that's not the way they continue.
I would say sickening rather than off-putting, personally.
Yeah, I'll address that with the Hasbro team if I get an opportunity to speak to them again. But I'm sure it's a question that is above even them because I'm sure they don't pick the price, and I'm sure there's so many more layers to the corporation. Hasbro, as I said, it's a toy business at the end of the day. Maybe shipping costs more. Just think, England's a small island. Okay. They send less. They have to send less quantities are coming to us than they are going to the coast of America, if that makes sense. Do you know? So maybe there are more costs involved that way. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not trying to justify it for them. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. But I would be curious to know more.
And exactly. That's why I would love to know, because to just put this up and slap that price on it is a tough pill to swallow, because a lot of UK collectors were not buying it, like, figuratively and literally. So, but I think it's a cool release.
Right, one more thing I want to talk about. So it's a miss from both of us. I don't think I'll be getting that Modoc. Like, anyone who knows me knows I buy a lot of Marvel Legends, and I want the captain. I'm not going to lie. But that's an expensive captain for a Modoc. If you look at my Instagram, Amanda never comments on anything. Like, she sees, but she doesn't comment. She commented on my Modoc picture when that got released, saying, "Please don't buy this." I won't be getting Modoc. One last thing I wanted to mention in regards to Marvel Legends, of course, we already mentioned it at the start of the show, but next Friday is
It's the big one.
Is it the big one? We don't know. We don't know yet.
I thought Pulse put on their post something about something big is coming.
Did they? Okay. Well, so what's your prediction then?
In the captain.
There's no.
Caption?
No, it's weird. YouTube going on Instagram on the web's weird. Trust me. So I'm just curious, before we get into our main topic of females and stuff today, what are your predictions for this next week? Do you reckon this is the HasLab, or are we not there yet?
Yeah, they said join Dan Dwight and some special guests as they take the stream by storm and announce a big surprise. I think it will be HasLab, whether it's Galactus or not. I think special guests could include Jesse Falcon, from Marvel. I believe he worked on the Galactus from Toy Biz, I think. And July that's around the same time as they did Sentinel last year. And July.
Well, they've said it's coming July. They have already said it's coming July. So.
Yeah. So I think for sure it's HasLab. How about you?
Yeah, well, so like they said, it's coming in July. They said it's going to be shown before the Sentinel starts to ship in August. The 16th of July is already halfway through. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't give them a lot of other time to release it. So yeah, I also think this is going to be the HasLab Sentinel. Last time they did the Marvel Legends Sentinel, they had the whole Fan First Friday was for the Marvel Sentinel. So I am hoping to see the rest of the Fantastic Four wave as well, so they can sort of say, look, by the Fantastic Four, and then straight away you're going to have Galactus to display with them. There is already like leaks out there of what the Fantastic Four wave could quite possibly be. Of course, we already know, it's obvious, we'll get the four, and then you can do your own research if you want to know who the other two are. The two villains that we sort of could do with in figure form, that we've talked about here on the channel as well. So go and check out our Fantastic Four stream if you're curious.
I was waiting for that plug.
Yeah, of course. The playlist's always there, people. If you want to just go back and you're bored at work one day and you want to go back and just check us out daydreaming about Marvel Legends, and the playlist is always there. But yeah, let's have a look what the chat are saying. Okay. So, Cameron Wright says Galactus. J Fig says it's definitely Galactus. Damien says F4 surely. Zach Jack Dan, he says a Fantastic Four will be the Fantastic Car. I hope not. No one wants a Fantastic Car.
In a way, I'd be grateful if it was a Fantastic Car, because it would save me some dollar bills.
No. It's not the Fantastic Car. No one wants the Fantastic Car. I don't, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? As I said. Abnugler says, since they've revealed the Star Wars Con exclusives today, they might reveal the rest of the Con exclusives. Yep, that's very possible. We're hoping to see a movie and a comic exclusive. I'm hoping that my emails get hit up and they're like, Dan, do you want to reveal Excalibur? I'll be like, of course, waving that UK flag. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but that would be nice. That'd be a nice treat. That's if the exclusive is Excalibur, but we're assuming it's going to be the same like the Hellfire Club set was last year. So yeah, okay, happy days. So that's sort of just me and Brandon. Thank you very much to the Multi Moss Jess, who's just become a channel member. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome to the club. Come and join me on Legends and Liquor tomorrow. It is that simple. Become a channel member and then be on the channel you are helping support. It's a full circle thing here, and I appreciate it all. Thank you very much. Hellfire Hank waving those dollar bills. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's me and Brandon just recapping what Marvel Legends news we missed. Usually, like, we've been lucky because we're halfway through the year, and there hasn't been many weeks of the year that we haven't got some type of reveal. Like, we've always had something quite relevant and new to talk about. This week was the first week in a while we had no Marvel Legends reveals, but like Abnugler just said, there are some Star Wars reveals. So I don't know if it's something you want to talk about, Brandon, just real quick. Just briefly your thoughts on the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, most importantly, waiting on what the price points are for the UK for these guys. But I thought the Trapper Wall. Oh yeah, let's start with these guys. I think this is good. This is really good. I'm really excited for the Cantina. I don't really need Dr. Evazan or Ponda Baba. I can't remember how you say it right, but don't really need them. I would have rather just had the Cantina. But at the same time, I was thinking about it. You can't have the Cantina and not have other characters at the Cantina. So it makes sense to give us those two as well.
That updated Obi-Wan's got to be quite appealing to a lot of people as well.
Maybe. I mean, it feels a bit naff to me. It's just a photo real update. It's the same figure as before, just a different face.
Okay, so because my knowledge of the Obi-Wan is that the first release is terrible. The second release is on the retro card, so it's got the different colour outfit, but it's got an updated head, and this one's now the sort of movie colours with that updated head, right?
So the first one isn't bad. So they did it. The first one was an SDCC exclusive. It had the his table with Leia on it.
Okay, yeah. There's a Cantina.
Then they released it in the main line. Then they released it in the red box, and then they released it on the 40th New Hope card. Then they've just released it, as you say, in the different color scheme with the photo real face. So a whole bunch of people bought that because they wanted the photo real face, and now they've got the one that they actually wanted in the regular colors. But the body itself is just it's a
fun set. Let's be honest, and like people who build dioramas and stuff will love that Cantina.
I mean, the other two. One is it looks as if like it's a recycled Luke body. The other one looks as if it's a recycled Han body. And I think for Ben, I would have liked them to at least just have put like the new neck system in, because they've done that with a couple of figures now. This I thought was fantastic.
So who is this? What is this?
This is Trapper Wolf. So he's a Republic. Well, yeah, New Republic starfighter, if you like, in the Mandalorian. And that head sculpt, this character is played by none other than Dave Filoni.
Ah, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So that is why this is a massive hit for me. I think I will probably get one or two of these. I think one, because I don't really think I need two, but I'd be tempted, just because I never thought that they would do something like this. But this shows that, the Black Series team do listen to fans as well. People have been asking for a Filoni or a Lucas figure. So, this is brilliant. And I love that packaging. This is similar to what they did with Cad Bane and Toto last year.
And the armor, yeah.
And I really like it. So, I'm all for this for sure.
And is there one more?
Yes, one more vintage collection reveal. So it is the Emperor's throne room. You get the throne, you get the window behind him, and I think this is all new sculpt.
It's 3 3/4. We don't care. Scale's too small. I like the window. I like the display though.
Dan just tweeted July 16th will not be our last fan first Marvel Legends live stream for July. So Hakuna Matata. Okay, I read that wrong. When I first read it and said, "Oh my god," I thought he said it will not be our first fan first Marvel Legends live stream. But
Okay, so maybe this is what I mean. So maybe, like, they've got lots of stuff to reveal because there's a lot of stuff that we know is coming out. So
Yeah.
maybe it's not. Maybe they save the HasLab until the end of the month, and then this is just something else.
I think do the HasLab well, maybe, but I think do the HasLab first. Give people a long window to be able to order it, because remember, it doesn't charge you when you order it. It charges you at the end of the backing window.
Yeah.
So that's just my feeling on it. But it could be that it's a what if, because we just got the trailer just now. But
Oh, you know what? You know what? I didn't even think about that, but I'm sure someone in the comments said that for us. I reckon revealing the what if wave is very possible. We've already seen some of the merchandise leak out. Well, not leak out. Funko have released it, and if we are just going to use the Funko figures as sort of what if you will, they make them in Marvel Legends form, then we know we're going to get Agent Carter, and that's not a spoiler. She says it in the trailer. Maybe some zombie Avengers of some sort. Maybe a Spider Slayer. Maybe the Hydra Stomper. We know it's called that from the Lego. Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure, quite possibly. These what if figures. I want to see them because I didn't even consider. People see our reactions live when people basically told us they're going to be what if wave this year. I didn't even consider it maybe in a wave, but I'm curious to see them. Like, will they do the digital face printing tech on these animated characters? Probably. They do it with Rebels and Clone Wars, I believe. So, why not these? We shall see. But there's 2 HasLabs coming, Legends and Black Series. Wow. If you collect both, go and get another job. Wow. Not easy.
So look, let's put it this way. It is a year ago tomorrow that Pulse revealed, or the Legends team revealed, the Sentinel HasLab.
Oh, okay.
And it ran from July 10th to August 24th.
Shatimus says he's reviewing the whole what if wave tomorrow. Stay tuned. Interesting. Look forward to seeing it. What if?
Wait, really?
Well, it's what if. It could be anything. What if?
Interesting.
Just think, what if Hellfire Hank had regeneration powers like Wolverine? Wolver Hank. What if? What if Frogman was also Bishop? What if? See, we've done it ourselves. And also, buy the t-shirt, people. Buy the t-shirt. There you go.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
There you go.
It's in the other room.
There you go. Buy the t-shirt. Links in the description if you want to get yourself a t-shirt. Hopefully, people joining me on Legends and Liquor tomorrow will be repping the merch as well, because it's the first stream since the merch drop. Bonus points if you are. And definitely, right, I'm saying it now, here on this stream, A duck race is happening tomorrow. Whether it's a giveaway or not, we're having a duck race. Brandon, are you around tomorrow for Legends and Liquor?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Do you want to be involved in the duck race? You missed out last time. You missed out on so much fun.
Let's start with the duck race.
Yeah. I might just do a stream of duck races. It's a duck race stream. If you don't know what we're talking about, go and watch last week's Legends and Liquor. And I forgot to apologise to people at the start of the stream for like last week's stream just cutting off. Shout out to Rush as well, Dan, who joined us for the Captain America.
Is it me, or does that stream feel like it was forever ago?
Yeah, it was weird, isn't it? It's weird because we never ended it. It's because technically we never ended it. We just got cut off. So like in our brains, that stream never ended. It's still continuing in the multiverse.
That's just a branch timeline.
Prompted the first says, how's yeah, I got mine, such a dope shirt. Thank you very much, my friend. Shout out to everyone who's been sending me pictures. I know Cloud, Jamie, Magal sent me a picture. Magal sent me a picture, like a video of him in his liquor cabinet, like going, what should I drink? What should I drink? And then he showed me he's got a Legends Liquor shirt on. Of course, Rich M, Phil Jones all got one. So I appreciate you all. Links are in the description if you want a t-shirt. And as I said, channel members, I'm putting together that Thursday Crew t-shirt. So your graphic, your face in 8-bit form can be on one of the t-shirts. They will be released at some point in June. Action Figure Expert, do you have t-shirts in 6XL? I think they got to a 3XL, I believe. So 3XL is pretty decent, right? You can stretch that out maybe. There you go. Rush said he had a good time. I appreciate you, Rush. I know we got cut off last week, but we appreciate you sticking around. Okay, ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Girls just want to have fun. Any other female-led songs you can quote, Brandon?
Sorry, I just was looking at Dan's tweet. Cloud replied to it saying he's spying on us.
Oh, is he watching us and then he was instantly reacting to our conversation?
I don't think so. But
hello, Daniel. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Tweet me saying hello. Give me a sign. Right, let's talk about some female Marvel Legends. So this is, of course, in celebration of Black Widow. Finally, it was meant to be released in March of 2020, but thanks to the world pandemic, some idiot biting the head off a bat over in China. Who knows if that's real? What? Who knows? Who knows? Either way, the world got delayed for like over a year. The UK is still not even out of their lockdown restrictions. Hopefully next week we are. The world's a weird place. Finally started to find the new normal, but Black Widow is a good sign of things getting back to normal. Me and Brandon have both already seen it. There's lots of people already tweeting about it, and he's seen people in the chat talking about it earlier. I know Rich and Phil when it's out. I think Phil's seen it, Rich hasn't. So let's not spoil anything for Rich. But Black Widow, female character, first female in the Avengers in the MCU. She was worthy of a movie. So who else should we start off our list with, Brandon? Than
Natasha Romanoff.
Natasha Romanoff, yeah. So let me press some buttons and get it on screen.
I just realised my Doctor Strange is really dusty. Oh goodness.
Pow! Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's get into our list. So we're officially into our Women's of Marvel Legends list. And Rich did tell me he was going to put me in drag down here in this little logo, but instead he just turned me into a ladies' man with an England shirt on, and also I'm holding Black Widow and Ironheart as well. So that was a nice touch, Rich. I always appreciate the little edits to the logo you did. See, that could be a t-shirt right there. Look at that. But yes, Women of Marvel, as you can see up here. As always, shout out to Rich M, super producer at Displayed Once on Instagram. Links are in the description. Go and follow him. Show him some love. Women of Marvel. He asks always on his Instagram stories what figures you would like to see in Marvel form, no matter what the theme is. And then he sort of takes those best picks and formulates this list with me and Brandon. Me and Brandon have just got to the point where we're like, Rich, we completely trust you. Go for it. And this is what he's come up with. So Black Widow. Does that even look like Black Widow? If someone showed you a picture of this character, Brandon, and didn't tell you who it was, would you say this is Natasha Romanoff? Because it is.
It is, yeah, but it's definitely not how I would recognise her. But this is her classic 60s first appearance, fishnets and all look, which is crazy, man. Like, think about in the 50+ years of this character's lifespan, how much she's chopped and changed over the years. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Tales of the Suspense 52 from 1964. This is the Black Widow we all know and love, Natasha Romanoff, in this sort of classic 60s outfit. Before she went on to join the Avengers and get a different look. And this is the only version of Natasha that we haven't got in figure form. So like behind me on the shelf, they're all here. Well, not all of them, but some of them are here. We've got the grey sort of Black Widow with the jetpack. We've got
white suit, Deadly Origins.
Yeah, the Deadly Origins white suit, which obviously the new movie plays homage to as well, as we see Natasha in white. But we've never had her in her classic 60s look. So I'm curious, would this be a figure you would buy? They're definitely a retro design. So I'd like to see some hit and miss in the chat, please, people, and I'll read it out. Yeah, let's see. I can see. I just see in big capital letters: rectangular, miss. Rectangular. Can I change your mind if I told you that this version of Black Widow travels into space? Is a cosmic fan? Maybe this is a cosmic Black Widow. Would that change your mind at all? Would that be a hit if it was? So yeah, Rectangular says miss, but Tyler says hit. Christopher Barker says hit. Jimmy Boy says pass. Laser Pants said pass. Jason Lopez says easy hit for the retro wave. Jimmy Boy says miss. And then Ryan Ting, what is he doing here? He says MCU Black Widow with the Chitauri Sky Cycle. Don't tease me, Ryan. Don't tease me. I would have buy that all day long.
So at first my head went to the Hawkeye and Sky Cycle, and then I came back to the fact that is true. She actually did
2000.
Sky Cycle
in the first Avengers.
But
and she stabs the Chitauri in the back and uses him to control the thing.
But Ryan, I was thinking about this the other day. Chitauri and the
Night Riders.
Huh?
The Night Riders. Are they not called Night Riders? I can't remember.
I was going to say Night Riders, and then I was questioning myself because I thought, is it Night Riders?
Maybe. You know what? I'm convinced it's Night Riders now. But now I'm going to think of Kit the car and
have to Google it.
But yes, Army Builders.
MCU Army Builders, please, MCU Army.
Yeah, don't tease us.
The other day, I can't remember what I was going to take photos of. And then I was like, oh man, we need more MCU Army Builders. Sorry. Anyway, I interrupted.
Cloud says miss, but would be a great figure for a proper classic display. Jamie says miss for me, not my mind's eye version. And again, I always say that every week. Like, I want my mind's eye versions of these characters on the shelf. And when I think of Black Widow, that is not what I look of. But still, I respect that it's a classic retro look. Miss on the Black Widow, but hit on another duck race, says Omar. Join us tomorrow for duck racing. Outriders. No, I was convinced.
Night Riders. What are we talking about?
Rich McGann says miss. Antonio says miss. Rich M says miss. Rich, I thought every figure on this list was a hit for you. They're all female figures. You put this list together.
It's meant to be an all-hit list, Rich.
Strident says miss for now. Graffiti Toy says it's cool. And then Rectangular says nope. So even if this Black Widow went to space, he still doesn't want it. And yes, Daniel S was the first to correct us by saying Outriders. Sorry, I was thinking Night Riders. They're called Outriders. Yes, sorry everyone.
Yes.
Sorry everyone. Okay. Interesting first choice. Not a lot of hits, more misses, I would say. But I do genuinely think that's because it's not the Black Widow people want on their shelf. You know, like it's as simple as that.
Just while we've got her character on screen, though, I tell you what would be great, because the thing is that it was great getting the White Widow last year, the Grey Widow last year. We got the Black Widow in the vintage wave a couple of years before that. I would love an updated classic, not classic like 60s Black Widow, but definitive Black Widow, how we know her, with those new double jointed arms, double jointed legs would be amazing.
All right, moving on. Next choice, number 2. Hit or miss, put it in the chat and I will read some out. It is, of course, Captain Britain, Betsy of South, Would you like her in Marvel Legends form? So I'm just going to, while you're putting hit and miss, I'm going to go and read the notes that Rich has put because he says it much better than I would. He says, while Elizabeth Braddock has long been known as Psylocke, following her return to her original body after the House of X and the newest volume of Excalibur, she became the latest defender of our overworld, Captain Britain. While she has took on the name before, this is the first time she has used it permanently, with her brother Brian becoming Captain O'Brien, something, and the assassin something or other, keeping the Psylocke name from reclaiming her body. The Caucasian Betsy has never had a Legends figure and has a modern day leader of Excalibur, and is the modern day leader of Excalibur, and the current Captain Britain would be a great figure to have. And I, for one, agree with Rich there.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I always butcher your write-up because your write-up's beautiful. I just can't read. But this is a Captain Britain that I would love on my shelf. So this is Psylocke, but not in the Asian woman's body. This is Betsy Braddock as Captain Britain. And this is quite a modern design as well. So I'm looking at the chat and I'm seeing a lot of hit emojis. So
Lots of hits.
Let me just scroll them down. Okay, so Jason kicks us off saying big hit, Nathan hit, Daniel hit, Hirosh McGowan hit, Cloud hit, Jerry hit, Jamie hit, Phil Jones hit, Tyler says pass for that version, Gentle Tuna says massive hit, Ozzy says hit, Radium says hit, Rich M says all Excalibur, Autumn hit. Mark Tac hit, Tony Collector hit, Omega Weapon hit, Flexing Collecting hit, Christopher hit, Cameron Wright says hit for this outfit. So yeah, Ryan, if you're still about, then there you go. There's your fan consensus. It's a hit. Hopefully Excalibur is on the table very, very soon. But I would really like this figure on the shelf. UK repping, of course. I'm biased, but you'd like this on your shelf, right, Brandon?
Yeah, this would be great. And I really like you said about the the costume. I also really like the hair. I think the hair could look great. You know how they've been sculpting hair recently. The last couple of years. It's each figure.
Well, we'd have to have two heads, one with a helmet and one without.
Or removable helmet.
Yes.
Would be cool.
But yeah, this is a great outfit, and she is Captain Britain right now, leader of Excalibur.
Just another thing, Ryan, if you're still here, just a yes or a no, I'd be super grateful for. Is the Odin helmet in the new Infinity Saga, Odin, is the helmet removable? Can the helmet go onto both head sculpts, or is it just on the one head sculpt? It's cool either way. But,
good question.
But we keep talking about this, don't we, Dan? And I just thought, hold on. It's easy to ask that question. Why don't we just ask?
Well, there you go. We've asked it. He might have just jumped in and jumped out, though. But we shall find out. We shall find out.
If anybody, if Ryan, Dan, anyone is here, I'd be grateful.
Okay, so Wakanda says hit. Jedi says hit. Backward Force Grump says miss, unfortunately. How are you doing, Backward Grump? I hope you're good this evening. Home Dude says miss as well. Translucent Sword and Shield with that one says Cloud. Great idea. She would make sense in a House of X, Powers of X, Wave 2. Action Figure Expert says hit. Captain Britain on a new mold like Lady Jane, Def hit. Yeah, this. I reckon this will be one of the most popular choices of this evening. Quite a modern design, but a popular modern design at that. So yeah, very relevant, very good figure. And yeah, as I said, people don't think that Psylocke's British because she's trapped in a female body, female Asian woman's body. But yeah, she's British. UK repping. Next up, Binary. So this could be a fun figure, especially with like translucent effects and stuff like that. So again, I'm going back to Rich's notes. He says, while Carol Danvers had long been a presence in the Marvel universe in the 1980s, following losing her powers to Rogue. Remember, that's why Rogue can fly in the X-Men animated series. Carol became a supporting character and a government liaison to the X-Men. After adventuring in space with the X-Men, Carol was experimented on by the evil Brood, making her into the Binary. The flaming head, red skin look debuted in Uncanny X-Men 164, giving Carol the powers of White Hole. Binary was able to generate the powers of a star, and eventually she joined the Starjammers. Okay, so she's in Starjammers. This has to be a hit from Rectangular. Rectangular, I want to know if it's a hit or miss right now. She made various appearances over the years before she eventually lost her binary powers in the 90s. Avengers crossover, Operation Galactic Store. She has never had a figure. Binary. So there you go. It's Carol Danvers. And shout out Batforce Griffith Super Chat.
Batforce Grump
Friday is working.
$4.99.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys. Great stream as usual. Have a great weekend, Bat.
Much appreciated, Batforce Grumps. We appreciate you joining us today. He says, "Oi, good to see you guys. Great stream as usual. Have a great weekend." You too, my friend. You too. Thank you very much for the super chat. It means a lot as always. Thank you very much. So Brandon, Binary. Would you buy her? If she came out, just think, she came out and all her, had translucent sort of orange effect, like the Human Torch, mixed in the figure, couple of interchangeable heads, get her on a flight stand. This would be a fun figure, right?
I think so, for sure. I would definitely take it. I mean, we got the Binary, MCU version for Captain Marvel.
We did, yeah.
So, I don't see any reason why we can go for this. I love the design. I love the colors, the oranges and the reds would look great. So yeah, definitely back it.
See what the chat. I'm looking for. I'm literally scrolling the chat looking for Rectangular's answer. This is a Starjammer, so it has to be a hit from Rectangular. Also, if you want to read out some hit and misses, Brandon, I'm going to try and get Dan Yun's Twitter up because apparently he's tweeting some relevant stuff. So let me have a look. Let me see if I can make that happen.
Action Figure Expert says hit. Prime to the First says hit. Ozymandias says hit. CJ says he's going to use the Cantina for the Krakoa bar for the X-Men.
Oh, nice.
Hit for Binary says Cloud. James says hit. Daniel, Blake, Stridin, Christopher, Kevin, Tyler, all hits. All hits.
Alright. I'm going to find Danion's Twitter because he's stirring the pot while we speak.
Phil Jones says he can't believe Friday works on a Friday.
Friday does work on a Friday. It's her favourite day to work.
Damien says hit, but more Serpent Society members needed, please.
Oh, I take some Serpent Society members all day long. We could do a whole stream on just what Serpent Society members we need. Right, let me see.
You dudes as well.
Right, I'm going to try and get up the Twitter so we can have a quick side track. Okay. Right, let's have a quick sidetrack, all right? Quick sidetrack. We've got Dan Yun's Twitter up, right? He said July the 16th will not be our last fan-first Marvel Legends live stream for July, so Hakuna Matata. And there you go. That's the Infinity Equation, posting some memes. People love the meme reply. Are you spying on us, says Cloud? My heart, you're killing me, says Jeff. Oh, no, Greg. There's Jeff. Interesting. Okay, yeah. He said July was going to be busy, and we're already 9 days in, so expect plenty more, I'm sure. There you go. Shout out Phil. Always promoting while we're live. I appreciate you, Phil. Thank you very much. Right, let's jump back to the